Hello, my name is Ibrahim Noufan and I am from Kasaragod district of Kerala, which is also known as Saptabhasha Sangamabhumi, beautifully also known as the land of 7 languages. And I have been preparing for UPSC from last 5 years. Last year, that is 2022, I just appeared my first attempt, and unfortunately I couldn't clear the second paper, that is CSAT. And this year, that is 2023, it would be my second attempt. In 2015, government of Kerala started to build a fishing harbor over here. So there is a usual norm that whenever you're building something, you need to assess the environmental impact assessment. So unfortunately, it was not quite done well. So when the construction started, we started to lose homes. I mean, when the harbor got constructed, the tides got shifted over here. So there were like, I guess, around 10 to 20 homes over here on the shore. So after the construction of harbor, we lost many homes. People became homeless. So to compensate that, even the government have not given sufficient amount. So unfortunately, nothing has happened. They didn't quite react to our request. So we started to complain. We went to local police. We just wrote letter to ministers. We wrote letter to DC. But we actually at last we didn't get any replies. So my friends, they just quitted. Like they told me that this is not our cup. They can't do anything. So I was feeling something. I just wanted to do something for this. So I was thinking, like, what should I do? क्या करना है? What should I? How can I end this? Then कि अचानक से I had this idea came in my mind कि चलो UPSC approach करते हैं. Why don't I go for UPSC and choose civil services so that I can do something? Even if it's not to my own people, I can definitely do something good to other people. Where would I get posted? So that was initially which inspired me to go for UPSC. Initially, when I was in college days, I started preparing for UPSC. So at that time, I had joined a local institute where I had classes. I didn't had brief classes at that time. I just had few minor weekly classes, and I had few night classes and all. Then I used to write few notes. But ultimately, I felt I had something missing in me. There was some mistake I was doing. I evaluated myself and I found out there was some mistake I am personally doing. Then I just adjusted with that thing. Then after finishing my college, I came back to my home, and I was about to give prelims exam. तो आई थॉट कि कुछ ना कुछ तो कमी है मेरे प्रिपरेशन में. आई थॉट कि कुछ ना कुछ करना है, नहीं तो आई कैन नॉट क्रैक यूपीएससी. तो आई थॉट क्या करना है. देन अल्टीमेटली मैं कह सकता हूँ कि विद द प्राइड दैट द वन ऑफ द बेस्ट थिंग विच हैपेंड टू मी इन माई लाइफ इज एनरोलिंग एट एन अकेडमी. आफ्टर एनरोलिंग एट एन अकेडमी, my life has changed drastically. Like there were few minor mistakes which I used to do before enrolling at an academy, such as I used to do blunder at notes making, collecting unnecessary PDF, making unnecessary notes out of current affairs, which is a major blunder few people do. Then I was not up to the mark at time management. So after joining an academy, these factors has changed a lot. टाइम मैनेजमेंट में बहुत इम्प्रूवमेंट आया है. लाइक जैसे कि आई स्टार्ट माई क्लासेस एट 4:30 AM, तो आई एंड माई क्लास एट 11 PM. तो दिस हेल्प मी अ लॉट विद माई टाइम मैनेजमेंट. वैसे और विद क्लासेस एंड इवन नोट्स मेकिंग इटसेल्फ, आई हैव लर्नड हाउ टू मेक like sufficient note, not unnecessary insufficient notes, after watching few classes. there were many challenges which I have faced as a aspirant who is coming from a rural area, especially in coastal area. I faced many challenges, especially the main thing which UPSC aspirant requires is newspaper. I was not at all able to access newspaper here, and other thing, reading materials and taking copies of notes, even if it is getting cheap books. I was not up to this because of coming from rural area. I was not getting stuffs which I required for my UPSC preparation. And other challenges which I faced was from my even own family members. They used to ask me whether how long this exam would take, why you need to prepare for this exam, you should have gone for business, you could have gone for something else. This exam is not like a cup of tea for a person who is coming from rural area. I had to face a lot of, you can say, a kind of personal attack on me, like from my friends. Even from my friends, I just study like nearly 10 hours per day, but they because of insufficient time which I spend with my friends, they just ignore me a lot. That are the challenge. These are the usual challenges which aspirants face. Even I face this also. So I start my day at 4:30 a.m. with Pavani sir classes at an academy. I generally wake up at 4:15 a.m. So then I go directly to class for Pavani sir. Pavani sir takes international relations, security, governance, social justice at an academy. Then after that, at 8 a.m. I'll go for my optional subject, which is I took history. History is my optional subject. So Pratik sir takes history optional subject at an academy. Then after that, at 10 a.m. or 10:30 a.m. I go for Sudarshan sir classes. Sudarshan sir takes environment, geography, human geography, then world map. So after that, I'll wind up my classes at afternoon, like around 2 p.m. Then 2 to 4, I just spend my time with my lunch, spend my time with like playing with my pets and with my friends' families. Then even next time next class is of Pratik sir's history. Sir takes GS classes 5 to 7 around. Pratik sir takes history classes. Then at last I'll have class at 9 p.m. that is of legendary teacher Mrunal sir. He teaches economy very well. I think Mrunal sir is one of the best educator for economy, like all over India. So till 9 to 11 we have Mrunal sir classes and academy. Then after 11, sometimes I watch movies. Personally, I watch movies, web series, something like that. Then I'll go to sleep. Then I'll repeat the same process next day. As I said before, UPSC for me personally is a means to achieve an end goal. For me, my end goal is to help others. No matter what happens, I'll strive on achieving that. Even if it takes like one year, 2 years, 3 years, no matter. But I'm 100% sure, and I'm very hopeful of myself that I'll clear this exam one day. If you have any stories like how I shared in this video, you can also share your stories in the comment section, and I wish all the very best for your future journey. Let's crack it.